Hi. So, since I just got blocked by Vani, also known as AshKetchumSays, I just feel like I should really talk about what's going on here right now. Because they basically just ran away with $90 from me after not completing their service and just denying their wrongdoing. Subtweeting me and attacking me personally on their private account, and I'm just like super sick of it, and this is what I'm gonna like show you guys so you don't make the same mistake and buy or commission or support this artist in any way. So basically, I commissioned Vani in 2016. They were offering a 2-character sketch to me and also a badge, and I was like, okay, great. They were like in like a financial situation. I was like, if I can help you and I get nice art for it, sure, why not? And so I didn't really get any updates or anything for a really long time, and then I suddenly saw them be like, oh, I'm actually gonna refund people now because I took on so many commissions. And so I was like, hey, I think I'm gonna do it because it's already been a long time. I think it was May 2017 at the time I reached out about it. And yeah, I personally had like some money issues because I wanted to move out because I was in like a kind of weird situation with my ex, but this is a whole nother story I'm not gonna touch. I'm just gonna show you the note and what happened. So basically, I reached out to them and they were telling me they're not doing refunds anymore. I'm just gonna put the note here so you guys can read for yourself. And yeah, a little later, I would suddenly get refunded for the 2-character sketch because they weren't comfortable doing the thing anymore. And I'm like, okay, that's fine. You can always refund me. Like, I'm not being weird about this. But the next thing that happened was that they just sent me randomly this colored bust, and so I was like, yo, thanks, it's really nice, but I did not order a colored bust. And they like, first they were something about, oh, I upgraded your sketch commission into a colored bust because you waited so long, and this whole thing didn't make sense at all. So I cleared it up. I told them, hey, this is not what I ordered. I ordered the sketches and I ordered a badge, and then they were like, oh, I'm sorry, I messed up. I got the refund for the sketch, and they were still gonna do my badge. I was like, okay, I guess. And it didn't happen. Yeah, I voiced my opinion about, because they were trying to push the, and so we just had MFF happening, and I was like, I really want the badge for this con, you know? So I messaged them again, hey, are you gonna have this badge done? I just want to remind you, because I want to have it for the con. And they were like, and they were trying to push this bust I got as the new badge, and I was just like, hey, this is not okay. This is not what I ordered. This is not what I paid for. And I just either want a full refund or I want the badge. So they decided, okay, I can't refund you. I'm not going to refund you. I'm still going to do the badge. So that was where we were at. Like, oh, I'm going to wait for my actual badge now. And I guess I got this bust that I never wanted. So, yeah. I ended up reaching out again like every few months to check up on my badge commission, but nothing really happened, and there was always something. They didn't have time, they couldn't finish it, there was this going on, there was that going on. So yeah, I was prepared to finally get an actual badge, but then at the con, they were really not responsive. I went to their table and was like, hey, it's Cindy, can I pick up my badge? And they were like, looking, and oh, I must have left it upstairs in the hotel room. And I'm just like, oh, okay, when are you gonna have it? Like, I can come back anytime. And they were telling me, okay, I'm gonna go back out for lunch and I'm gonna take it with me and then I'll give it to you. That will be in about like an hour or something. And so I came back in an hour and they haven't been upstairs already. So I was like, you know what, just shoot me a message and I'll come to your table then, so you really have it. And I was waiting for them, they never responded, so I reached out, basically being like, hey, are you back yet? Do you have my badge so I can come pick it up? And nothing happened. So that was Saturday, you know? And then I had Sunday and I just went to their table again and they told me, oh, I'm sorry, I forgot to print out your badge. But it's here, it's right on my iPad, I have it. I'm just gonna send you the file so you can print it out yourself. And of course, I mean, I was kinda pissed. This is not what was talked about. This was already shitty. This was already you lying to my face about having the badge or not. Like, I personally was like, this is kinda like weird, like, why couldn't you just tell me? And yeah, so I was waiting for the file. And it's been 3 days since the convention was over, and I already was like, something smells here, something isn't right. And I reached out to them and they would not respond to any of my private messages, so I did the their username directly on Twitter, and I finally got a really angry response about how they're really sick and literally can't even click a button to send the file to me. Meanwhile, they're talking bad shit about me not leaving them alone somewhere on their other accounts and making me look like a really bad customer, you know, like, oh, I'm pressuring them to like deliver right now. It's not like it's been over 2 years. So the next thing is they don't want or they can't talk to me because they're sick. So their friend reaches out to me and tries to clear up the situation. They were like, hey, they're sick, they can't do shit right now, just be patient. And I just explained the whole thing to them, like what happened, why I'm frustrated, why I feel like I never got my badge made, which turned out to be true, you know. And yeah, they were being nice and explaining, oh, this is like your badge. And then they sent me the file of the bust that Vani accidentally did a year ago. And I was just like losing my shit. I'm like, this is not okay. I never approved this. I was never okay with this being my badge. And apparently, you know, like Vani's badges, or no, not Vani's. Yeah, Vani's badges are around $90, or they were back then. And a bust, if someone I know got a bust for $20. So even if I would accept the bust as a badge, you know, I'm losing money here. And I'm not even about that. I just want my money back. And then I got the response, oh, we get it now. I'm sorry you're frustrated. She will refund you. And I'm like, okay, when am I gonna get, they will refund you. And then I'm like, okay, when will I get the money? And then there's this new thing, oh, they can't refund you right now because there's a new issue with their bank account. They literally can't refund you. Just wait till the end of the week. And I got upset about that. And look, it's the end of the week. And I'm tweeting at Vani directly again because I'm just sick of this whole shit. I just want my money. I know you just opened your store up again. You have money coming in. There's literally no reason you cannot send me back my $90. You basically just had to sit around on your account for almost 3 years. And after they were angrily tweeting about me personally, they responded to me and were just telling me, I'm not gonna refund you, I did the job, that's what it is. I called them out, I called them out on the bullshit and was like, this is not okay, and it ended up with them blocking me, you know? So, what am I trying to do here? I'm just trying to show you guys what this person is really about, how they treated me as a customer, and I'm really not a bad commissioner. I always pay right away and I communicate. Vani had very, very poor communication. They wouldn't get back to me. They basically didn't deliver. They did something that I never asked for. They talk bad shit about a lot of their upset commissioners and basically subtweet them. And they were personally attacking me and saying they don't want to associate with me because of my previous relationship. Even though it is clear that I totally do not have anything to do with this person anymore. So, yeah, it would be a miracle if Vani suddenly realizes, oh, I'm actually doing something wrong. Maybe I should clean up the mess, refund this person, and not take as much commissions anymore. Actually finish what I owe to people and stop this really awful... Sir, this is no service, you know? It's a clusterfuck. It's bad, and I honestly just feel like shit about it, and that this person just shouldn't do freelance work, to be honest. Like, the way they talk about their customers, the way they talked about me, the way... Okay, well, how they spend their money and what they spend their money on and how many times they have to move to different states, and this is all their business. I don't care. What I do care about is that they're running away with people's money. If I wasn't so behind my commission, there's a bunch of people that just forget about that they commissioned someone 2 years ago. And I particularly think that Vani is fine with that. They're not trying to reach back out if you're not after them. And even if you're after them like me, look at the situation right now. So yeah, just give it a read, just read through it, just judge them for yourself in the situation, and I'm pissed. I lost $90 and I was treated like shit, so yeah, that's it, but thanks for watching, I guess.